Tonight, Canterbury's clubbers are being treated to a new condition of entry.
Basically, if you want to get in there tonight, you need to provide me with a quick drug swab. Yep. Okay, basically what this do, take a swab of your hand, then we'll pop it in the machine, and then we'll identify whether there's been any substances on your hand. Okay, happy to do that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so green light is positive, that's good. We want a green light. Yeah. If it comes up red, we'll then talk about that in a minute. But you're okay, which is great, so you're allowed back in. Lovely, thank you.
And railway passengers will be heading through knife detectors across the city's train stations. It's all part of Operation Pilot, an active attempt by the police specials to reduce knife crime and drug use in the city.
We're going to Canterbury East and Canterbury West railway stations as phase one of the operation, and we're taking with us passive drugs dogs, and we're also taking with us a knife arch. Between those two mediums, what that will do, it will show up people that are carrying drugs on them, and by means of the knife arch help us identify knives and any other offensive weapons. The reason you've been stopped obviously is because you've set off the knife arch there for us, okay? Yeah, put that in there. The reason the knife arch is there is to help us detect people carrying offensive weapons, all right, okay?
At Canterbury East, proceedings are well underway, and the majority of the public seem happy to comply.
Thank you.
It's always good to know that they're doing this to make sure Canterbury is safe to everyone else who's visiting. And
it didn't seem to speed things up, but I suppose there's no knives on the street, is there?
It seems like it might be a waste of time, but I guess I didn't get stabbed, so it's a success.
It's a really good idea. It makes you feel a lot safer, but I think in a way it's a little bit intimidating as well, having so many policemen standing there.
Good trade being a plumber, but you're much better off not smoking.
As the operation heads into the night, a number of offenders are identified.
Got some suspected misuse of drugs, and we're conducting searches to find out what the full story is. This one was actually picked up by what we call a passive drugs dog. First find of the evening is down to the dog.
But not everything runs smoothly. Police are obliged to chase a man when he avoids the knife arch.
Two of the plainclothes officers outside have made off and given chase and taken one of our uniformed colleagues with them. They're chasing a suspected offender. From the messages we've received on the radio, we're now making our way over to that area where they are still giving chase, but when we get the other officers there, we'll get him detained, hopefully.
Well done.
Yep, sorry, guys. Okay. Got it.
A short chase later, and the offender is found on the town's rooftops.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Sit down. Chauffeur driven, all right?
He's heading to Canterbury's custody suite for wasting police time and the criminal damage he caused while trying to evade the police. It's 10 o'clock and the second phase of the night is well underway, with drug swabbing returning some early successes.
Phase two of the operation is taking what we call the iron track machine, which is a machine which helps us detect drug substances on people's hands, to a variety of nightclub locations in Canterbury, again working with the passive drugs dogs, and we will then be putting out foot patrols in Canterbury as well by way of just general public order.
As the operation draws to a close and the last of the offenders are taken into custody, the officers out tonight have something to be proud of, because they are doing it all for free.
The one thing to remember when you're talking about specials is that no matter how many bars they have or whatever their ranks are, they are all volunteers and they are all unpaid. So those 30 odd officers that we have out tonight have given the chance to either be at home or go out for a meal or be in the pub or whatever. They've given their free time, and it gives us the opportunity to put these operations on at no cost to the taxpayer.